Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another Sunday night video call-in show. Hey, how are you doing tonight? This is the video call-in show, that show that invites you to be a guest on this show. Talk about whatever you'd like to. On live every Sunday night, 9 p.m., weather permitting. Tonight is a relatively special night in that it's yet another, birthday for the old guy here, and I happen to be stricken with some sort of head chest cold sort of thing, and have been for the last couple of days. It's not devastating, but headache, congestion, both upper and lower, top and bottom, nagging cough, but no shortness of breath, nothing like that. Of course, I'm sapped of energy and just a slight bit feverish, but it seems to be better now. It was actually worse yesterday. It was worse the day before. It caused us to actually cancel our camping plans. We're going to go camping this weekend. It did not happen. So I apologize up front for my voice. I know it's scratchy and gravelly, but it is what it is. You're going to hear a lot of that tonight. It's probably going to be a short night, but it really pisses me off too, because I had a show that I wanted to do tonight that was pretty important. I wanted to hear from you guys, if you are aware, and if you're not, I'll go into those details here shortly. But I wanted to hear from you guys what you thought about the press secretary's latest statements, as well as the Surgeon General's statements. Now, if you missed that, what they said, essentially, and I really think you should go and watch those videos. There's tons of them out right now, because they've openly admitted that they are colluding with social media giants in order to stifle speech. Now, they call it misinformation or disinformation. But they also said that about the lab leak. They said that about the numbers counting. They said that what have there was another big one that I can't. Well, voter fraud. They've said that about voter fraud. I mean, there's so much disinformation, quote unquote, and there's absolutely no way to trust any government entity to determine what that may or may not be, given the amount of times they lied to me. Well, what makes this extraordinarily egregious is that it is in direct violation of the U.S. Constitution's First Amendment. And I don't know how familiar you guys are with that, but let's just pop this up on the screen here in a minute, as soon as I find the darn thing. Yeah, we'll just put it next to me. This is how the First Amendment of the United States Constitution reads. It says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging. And abridging, for those of you who may want to look up that term, is to shorten or to restrict the freedom of speech of the press or the right of the people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Now, they openly said that they're going to work with social media giants to flag what they consider disinformation. I think that's one of the most bone-chilling things I've ever heard come up from a government. This is the press secretary of the Biden administration and the Surgeon General. Both think this is a good idea. Now, I don't know if you guys know as well, but former President Trump has initiated a class action lawsuit against big tech for that very thing. And if you ask me, that literally put it in well, assuming that the trial actually goes to trial, that put it in the bank for him. Good Lord. I mean, if there's anything, I've never in my, now it probably has happened during my time, but I've never ever heard an administration or government branch openly state that they're going to curtail um, freedom of speech. And of course, it's against the law. Now, you may say, well, they're not actually doing it. The Facebooks, the Twitters, the Googles of the world are going to do it for them. Well, that's exactly the same thing as hiring a hitman. One, you've got an authoritative body that possesses the guns, right? Gun to head. Look, we're asking you to remove this content, or what? Who knows what the consequences would be behind that? But it's no different than hiring a hitman. You don't get off. The hitman doesn't take all the heat, and that's exactly what they've decided to do. Now, if you've got an opinion that differs from this, I'd love to hear from you. If you don't, that's fine too. Even if you agree with me, I'd like to hear from you as well. Oh shit! All this and I haven't even put up the lower third yet. Joining is easy. All you've got to do is go to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and enter in that meeting number, and you'll show up in my queue, and we'll get you on the show. Now, it's also in the description below, but only when we're live. If you're watching this later on, but yeah, this is a topic that is very very near and dear to me, because I've been fighting for our Second Amendment rights forever, and they've just taken it one step further. I can't see, and this is the funny part. Most of the press is dismissing this exactly as I said. Well, it's not an agent of the government. Well, when you when you are talking directly to heads of business, saying that here we're flagging this information as disinformation, we expect you to take it down. How is that not asking that private corporation to be an agent of the government? And it's clearly unconstitutional. Excuse me, I'm going to blank you out here for a minute. Okay, that was fun. So yeah, even if you're not on this side of the pond, feel free to chime in on this. We are extraordinarily lucky in the States in that we have this document that has been designed from the very beginning, and all you have to do is read the Federalist, the Anti-Federalist Papers to limit government's power. It grants nothing; it protects everything for the individual. And when the government starts taking away conversation between consenting adults, we've got a real problem on our hands. And I mean a real problem on our hands. I can pontificate about this all evening if I have to. But, well, at least as long as my voice holds out, and that's going to dictate the length of this show as well. So jump in if you'd like to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. We can talk about whatever you'd like to. I mean, I'm kind of low energy right now. I'm just tired and not feeling my best. It happens. I rarely get sick. I think in the 2.5, 3 years I've been doing this, I've only been sick one at a time, which is a pretty good track record as far as I'm concerned. So let's say hello to some of these fine people who've come to watch the show and perhaps participate. And of course, feel free to share. And if you're watching this for the first time, now's a great time to subscribe, because we do this every Sunday night, 9 p.m. And we get a lot of fine folks on here talking about issues that are important to them, issues that I brought to the table, and I want that to continue. So, hello, outdoorsy gal. Oh, that is Chrissy. It's not too serious. She's asking if my sickness is too serious. No, it's not that bad. Thanks for hitting the like button. Hey, guys, if if you like the show, if you like this particular show, by all means, hit that little blue up or the down one. It doesn't matter. Your opinion is your opinion. I have no, I take no responsibility for that. Catherine Cook, how are you? Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Both of you, by the way. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. Yeah, sends happy birthday. So does Digging with Deej. How you doing? Good to see you. Pixelpia. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. We got Sammy Superstar. Missed that intro. You didn't miss much, Sammy. It was somewhat milk toast, but that's how I'm feeling tonight. Sorry. We got this old stoner. How you doing? Thanks for the birthday wishes and the well wishes as well. Appreciate that. We got Drone Kings in Darwin. He is standing greater than 1.5 meters away from me at this moment, which means that's probably good. If you guys want to sit back 6 feet, Imperial, feel free. But we're not in smell-o-vision yet, so I'm sure you're not getting a taste of this breath. So, and thanks. He wished me a happy birthday yesterday. Of course, he's from Brad over there and down under. He's in the future. It is Monday where he's at right now. Brad, if you can in the comments, let us know how tomorrow goes. Do I feel better tomorrow? We've got hey, look, Squirrel Tony, how you doing? Just stopping in. That's great, man. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Always wonderful to have you here, bud. Appreciate that. Wendell Live, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And Kathy Bates, nice to see you too. We got some questions about being quarantined. Gina Bina Vinci, how are you? Good to see you, Gina. You gotta get on the show one of these days and get one of those blue wrenches. Thanks for the birthday wishes and for the well wishes. Gemma's Journey Grace. I haven't seen you for a while, Gemma. Good to see you. I actually popped in on your live stream and creeped for a little while. So nice to see you as well, Gemma. Good to see you. We've got Ganna. How you doing, Ganna? Good to see you. Skywalker. Hello. Luke Duke. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of people. It must have flipped up on me. We've also got Brant Ariels. Good to see you, Brant. We've got Crazy Ann. How you doing? Thanks for the birthday wishes. Appreciate that, both of you. Yes, I am 29, Brant. Going on 30. God, I wish. Let's see. How many of you have been watching the show long enough to know what birthday this is for me? Damn, I'm going to have to get me up. Hey, Dawn. I may have to jump up because I rubbed my eye and it's going to start burning soon. How many of you remember how old this guy is? If you know or want to take a guess, throw it down in the comments. I'd love to see those. Maybe. Nothing over. Be nice. Nothing over 70. Northern Ohio Railroad action. How you doing, man? Good to see you as well. Oh man. So yeah, it's been a struggle for me this weekend, and for both of those reasons. I mean, there's nothing like feeling bad and then getting bad news, and I see what I was talking about earlier as entirely bad news. I just hope, and I've seen a whole lot of people who have jumped up and said, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here? And even Facebook is trying to cover their ass. They put out a statement and said, "Hold, that's not what we're doing." Justin, Justin, how you doing? By the way, I saw you up there. Not 66. 10. Oh, I love God, love you there, Northern Ohio Railroad action, Nora. 10. Oh, you guys are too kind, all except you, Justin. Now Luke Duke got it first. He had 58, and he's dead on. And wife asked me, he said, "Well, how does 58 feel?" And I said, "Well, it doesn't feel much different than 57 and 364 days." So got that going for me, which is nice. Oh, what I give for it? Oh shit! I keep these tissues right here for a reason. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, good to see you too, Gemma. Absolutely. I was just lurking on your stream. I didn't chime in, of course. And I do that a lot, actually. I don't know about you guys, but that seems to be my MO. occasionally, and that is what it is. But yes, Kathy, dead on. Do I feel old? Jack asks. No. Well, I mean, right at the moment is not a good time to ask, but normally, no. I feel much younger than I actually am. Now, my body tells me otherwise. I mean, I'm suffering with a lot of back pain and and arthritis, but I power through that. Whenever, like for instance, whenever I'm doing a project, a great example is when I went out last Monday and stripped the frame rails off the Mustang, and it was just the outer frame rails. I moving in those sort of senses, kind of those sort of ways, really drags on you, and it you would certainly be in pain. But I just I push that aside, and I get the job done, and I deal with the pain later. And of course, I try to do the right thing, lift with my knees. I do take breaks every once in a while because sometimes I can't stand the back pain. But beyond that, it just works, and you power through it. So let's see. Am I missing anything? Jim the Professional Lurker. Yes. I would like to think that's a lofty title, but I think it's just part of my MO. I did not know that, Kathy, that you're a bit older than I am. And of course, Magnificent German with Darian. How you doing, Darian? Good to see you as well. Susan Hamilton, you made it. Oh, I was starting to worry. Okay, we actually do have a guest ready to bring in here, so let's do that. So you don't have to listen to me, well, wax poetic for too much longer. All right. Hide myself.
Seriously,
I
was
think
down there for like 10 years.
I think I know who this is. Oh, ham and eggs. I was lurking on your stream as well, man. I saw the
Hi, motherfucker!
I saw the breakfast plate was up for a good long time.
Oh, I look very weird.
Yeah, you ought to be on this side.
I'm calling from the moon.
Calling from where?
The moon.
I would have guessed you're calling from. Well, wait, that's from the Titanic, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh.
Titanic, yes, that's Rose.
And Conan.
Rose is spinning Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look. What are you doing?
Get through the chopper.
Get your hands off of my penis. Yeah, anyway, it's lovely to see you. Is it your birthday?
It is my birthday today, man.
Oh,
Yep.
happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Kept me waiting in that basement any fucking longer, we'd be celebrating next year's birthday.
Oh, please. You were in there for 5 minutes. You couldn't have taken a
5
piss
minutes,
before I
felt
brought
like
you on.
5 years.
How you been, man? It's been a while since you and I have talked outside
None of
of
your
chat.
business. Next question.
All right. Thank you very much. And that'll do it for the night show,
Thank
folks.
you. Yay!
Now you're free to answer or not answer any questions that I might throw your way.
So, have you missed me?
Of course I have. I did not miss the how do I put this? The sodomy on one of your most recent live streams? The simulated sodomy? You were quite drunk. Maybe you don't remember.
Didn't you like that?
It was disturbing. I have to take that visual to my grave, is all I'm saying.
Well, all I'm saying is, new president, new thinking.
Yeah, well, that's... Are we on the subject now? Is that what just happened? Did we just...
No, I'm just throwing little breadcrumbs out there.
Oh, you are too. Oh, you're just trying to get my goat, aren't you? Wait, that's American colloquialism.
You didn't like it. That's a shame because we enjoyed you watching it.
What are you talking about? Give me a hand if you want to live. I forgot about that one.
It's been ages though. This has been what, 2 years? No, not 2 years.
No, it's been a little over a year. Because remember, I was actually streaming in the spring of last year, if you remember correctly.
You did for a short while.
Yeah, I think I stopped in about March or April.
Yeah, and are you back to stay now though? Yes.
Back to what?
Oh my God, it's only been a year and already you can't understand English accents.
You got to slow it down for us Americans, man. You should know this by now.
Okay, boy. Does it sound better if I talk to you like this?
I didn't say you had to use a horrible Southern accent.
Horrible?
Yeah,
excuse
I'm going to
me,
say
that was my Washington accent.
Washington accent?
How dare you?
Oh, man.
No, not really. I was talking shit with my Southern accent. I know, like, if you're from Ohio, you just put, at the end of every sentence.
Yeah, that does happen.
From Ohio.
It's funny, too, because we've talked about this often, where most of the newscasters around the country wish they were from the Midwest, because there is no real, thick dialect, no specific dialect. I get that.
I don't know why they call it the Midwest when it's actually further east than it is west.
Well, you know where that came from? Early settlers. They didn't know how big the damn country was.
Us English would have went, that's middle.
Yeah.
It's middle, right?
Yeah, it's Midwest for them.
And then the Americans come along and was just like, aluminum.
No, aluminum, not aluminium.
You want a happy birthday?
I'm having a happy birthday. Oh.
No.
Chrissy's.
People want me to sing to you.
Yes, Chrissy's made a request. Here comes the horn.
Yes. Yes, I've kept it just for you.
I see that.
You're going to hate me for this, but I must do it. I'll get my voice up nice and sexy and close and make it awkward. Try not to masturbate to this, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be hard. Right.
That's what she said.
Shut up. I'm fucking singing you a song.
Onward.
Jesus Christ.
The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
America. Sorry. I've missed this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim, who's 21 this year. Happy birthday to you. You're welcome, Jim.
Thank you.
A bit of a better fucking reaction to that, but don't worry. Like literally acting around me as if I've just flown a plane into another building. But no.
Oh, too soon.
Come on, enjoy it. Too soon.
No. I do actually. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you.
The look on your face said otherwise.
No, was it not all smiles?
My ears.
Don't make me rewind the tape. It was all smiles, and you know it.
It was. Put a lot of effort into that, you know.
I know you did. I know, and I'm telling you that I appreciate it.
If I could have afforded an American flag to wave behind me as I did it, you know, I would have.
Well, you could have stole it like that meme behind you.
Yeah, I could have. Let's change that up a bit. Let's see what
wait a minute.
Something interesting.
Non-productive coughs. I hate that.
Non-productive?
Yes. Dry. No phlegm. I like to get rid of the phlegm.
I use spit. Oh. There we go. I'll just change it to... It's just...
Well, that's about as American as you can get.
Yes! Yes!
Well, makes me want to salute. No, that didn't sound right. That
It brought tears to your eyes, did it,
yeah,
Stoner?
that
See?
was it. Did I saw that? It did. See, I was wiping the tears of joy from my eye, and the old stoner saw that and appreciated it.
Stoner proudly stands up next to you, defends her to this day. There you go. I know the songs. I'm learning them all for when I come over.
Sweet. When are you coming over, by the way?
Yeah.
You got that whole passport thing cleared up?
Oh, I've got a passport now.
You do?
But,
man,
yeah.
All these changes. I don't know if I can deal with change, man.
Yeah, I did ring up your president for permission, and he just said, "Who are you?" And then, "Who am I?" And then, "Where am I?" I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" So I just gave up. But another little breadcrumb, Jim. Sorry, another little breadcrumb.
He didn't mention anything about the toaster laughing at him, did he?
Oh,
because I'm sure that's come up.
Laughed at him in that house. Oh yes. Oh. Hang on, sorry, I'm reading your chat as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you have your own newsroom. Awesome. May need a nasal decongestant spray by prescription.
Nasal?
I actually have one of those for my wife, but I was like, nah, because it's not stuff. There's just sinus irritation.
Can I just give you a bit of advice as a friend?
Sure.
Just mace is cheaper.
Well, I do have some old canisters of CS gas. That would be even better. I'll just hold myself up in the closet, pop that pen.
Just go outside, go to a police officer. Fuck are you? And he'll get it out and let it go. Free no. That'd clear everything out, wouldn't it?
It would. Oh man. Oh, if you've never done it, it's an experience. It's an experience because it will make you evacuate and from all of your orifices. Outdoorsy guy wants to know what the weather and temp is where you're at right now, Nag.
It's hot. It's warm. Really humid and sticky.
When you say warm, can you give us a Fahrenheit on that? Oh.
Hang on, let me just pull the thermometer out of my arsehole. Let me do a conversion. Fahrenheit, Mr. Jim. Oh, hang on. It's 2:30 in the morning here, and it's currently 74 Fahrenheit.
74? 2:30 in the morning? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's humid. Like, it's not cool.
Yeah.
It's like really.
We're getting that humidity too.
Fan blowing.
I'll take this any day over cold. Any day. So I don't begrudge any kind of heat. I love it. Yeah. Yep.
I love it when it's ice cold.
Oh, you do? Oh, not me.
Mm-hmm.
No, the older I get, the less I actually enjoy the wintertime.
You'll be one of them fuckers who migrate to Florida soon.
Hey, if I could, I would, man.
I've heard that that's a big thing in America, that all the old people go to Florida.
It is. They call it the blue wave. Yeah, the snowbirds. I'd be a snowbird, man.
Yeah, let's leave the ice cold and go to where alligators and crocodiles and death. I'm okay.
Yeah, but that
if I ever move to America, where I'd want to go to, I've told you before, well, you pronounce it different. Indiana Dunes.
You want to go to Indiana Dunes?
We say dunes because there's a U, but yes, D-O-O-N-S.
Dunes? You say dunes?
Yes.
Oh, not dunes?
Yes. Dunes. I would like to go there. They look stunning.
It's beautiful up there. It really is. I haven't been up there many, many, many moons, but it was shit when I was a kid. Oh man, we'd be on the beach there because it's right near Lake Michigan, and the stench from the dead fish off of Lake Michigan was just horrid. But that's all changed. That is all changed.
I don't like the fish smell, Jim. Fuck fish smells.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that at all. You wouldn't like that at all. But I think it's all better now.
You go to some of the old like English harbours where all the old fishermen still fish, and literally Like a mile away, it just smells of fish. I'm
Yeah.
like, how the fuck is this even possible? They belong in the sea.
Well, then don't move up to the Puget Sound area in Washington State, man, because you want to talk about you got the
I'm
yeah.
not moving nowhere near Washington, sir.
I don't blame you.
Far away. Yes.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. And I
Far
tell
away
you,
from Washington.
the weather stays mild all year round. It never dipped below 30 Fahrenheit while I was there, and it rarely got above 80. So it was mild all year. Now, yeah, you did get like 3 weeks of kind of a drizzle rain. Well, you should be used to that. But then it would clear up and it'd be wonderful. Yeah.
You should check out a point in Washington called Point Roberts.
Point Roberts?
It's a little tiny exclave that you have to go through. It's in Washington, but you have to go through Canada to get back to the mainland.
Oh.
It's a little tiny bit of on the other side of that bay.
Mm.
You call it, but yeah,
Interesting.
It's a fascinating fact. Yes, interesting.
If I wouldn't, right now, I wouldn't go anywhere near west of Mount Rainier right now. I have no reason whatsoever to hit the Seattle Portland seaboard. Nope, not going to do it. It's a hellhole.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Unless like I don't know, I got a free home or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Do that.
America, give me a free house.
Isn't that what they tell everybody? Oh man, you guys do not have universal basic income over there yet, right?
I don't even know what the fuck you mean. I've got a fridge.
No. Universal basic income is a set amount paid to you from the government, whether you work or not. And it's been an idea that's floated around a lot around here lately, especially out west. Well, looks like California just passed the first UBI, universal basic income, in the country. So they're going to literally pay people whether they work or not. Yep.
How much should I get?
It's a pittance, really. It's anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month. It's surely not.
I will give up my freedom for free money. I'm on my way.
Yeah, it might be. I'm thinking it's a month. I just heard about this story before I started the show, so it might be a week. More than likely, it's a month. But it's hardly enough to live on, especially out in California.
Yes, I've heard it's very expensive.
Yes, it is.
Entitlement isn't cheap.
That's why everybody's leaving California. Before we go any further, Herman the Great, how you doing? Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Same to you, Lloyd, the grumpy vlogger. Appreciate it, my friend.
You've got Thingamajig in here as well. Jesse Mendez.
Oh, did I say? I didn't see Jesse. Where's Jess? Jesse, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm going to check out Kathy Bates' newsroom. That's intriguing.
On my screen and then coming back.
Why is what? Who? Oh,
annoying.
Well,
my camera's just being an absolute useless.
It's because the way you've got your chroma key set up. If you were a real person, it would only just start floating your hair out. Because you're not on a green screen, right?
I don't know where I am.
Be my guest, you're not on a green screen, and what happens is it's doing everything possible to keep your shape. But when you've got yourself grayed out like that, it doesn't know what to do.
Be my guest. Be my guest. Take a dump up on my chest.
I'm also really sad today for some reason.
You're sad?
Yeah, because I was watching a lot of tributes to Neil Peart, the drummer for Rush. And it just sucks that he's gone. If I was
died a long time ago, my friend.
Well, it was only a year ago, year and a half. But it sucks, man. I really wanted to interview him. Of all celebrities in the entire world, most of them I can't stand for a moment or two. I really wanted to interview Neil Peart. It's not going to happen.
He was an amazing drummer. He was one of the best.
They didn't
why does that come up of all the times, if that makes sense? What's made you think of his passing? Just random documentaries.
Yeah, showing up on my recommended, and I'll just watch them and then think, well,
Oh, on
it's
YouTube.
yeah. So it's sad that he's no longer with us. I mean, he was brilliant. Kept to himself. He was never the celebrity
He
type.
was one of the best. He was one of the best drummers alive. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. From a
Of his
musical
time.
standpoint.
And he had a very rough 20 years as well. The last 2 decades of his life were a fucking mess.
Oh yes, they
You've got
were.
to admire him, what he went through and what he overcame.
Yeah, yeah.
Remarried and everything after the. Yes. Won't go into it now, but yes, he didn't deserve to go out that way after everything he'd been through.
No, no.
Evil, wasn't it? But
If I would always suggest to anyone, whether you like the music or not, go read some of their lyrics. I know you probably know a lot of them, gamer, but I want those
yeah,
people who might be watching and have never even thought about Rush. Um, he wrote better than 90% of their lyrics, and man, they had I can't remember exactly how many albums, but some of the lyrics are just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. And if you want to listen to his goodbye message, listen to "The Garden" by
oh,
Rush.
what, one of his more modern ones?
Yeah, it's a more recent composition. It was off the what was that album called? Shit, it was literally the only album that they themselves called a concept album, even though that several of their other albums were called concept albums. Oh man, it just escapes me at the moment, but I'll think of it here in a minute. Yes, his daughter and his wife, outdoorsy gal, they both passed very, very close to one another. His daughter first in a car accident, and I can't remember what killed his wife, but yeah, yeah, it was really sad.
There we go. I could be seeing better. I can see clearly now the sausage has come.
If
Yeah, and I'm not cutting out.
I should put up a lower third for you called London Fog. That should be your band name, London Fog.
London Fog.
Yep,
That's we don't. That's like an old thing.
I know it is.
Nowadays,
It's like a
we
clothing
don't
line,
really
isn't
get
it?
the smog much anymore.
Isn't it like a clothing line, an old clothing line that no longer exists?
What, London Fog?
Yeah. Am I
No,
wrong?
London Fog was when you used to stand in the fog back in London in the olden days and die from cancer or some shit because you just breathed in all the smog. That's what London Fog is. Smog.
I know, but there was a brand, London Fog, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was clothing.
Yeah, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. You probably know more about this country than I bloody do.
Oh no, I don't. No, believe me, I don't. But it was probably before your time too. And yes, 2112 was an amazing album. It was actually the first.
Moving Pictures, however.
Oh, loved Moving Pictures. Farewell to
Worst
Kings.
video ever.
Crest of Steel, one of their most most overlooked albums. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but trying to get you some money from it anyway.
Lloyd says he still has a London Fog jacket. I knew it. Not I didn't
Oh,
I
it
didn't
is a
know
brand.
that you still had a London Fog jacket, Lloyd, but I knew it was the clothing line. And
I didn't know this. Never heard of it.
Lloyd, let us know. Do you have any English leather or high karate cologne as well? You're I think a year or two older than I am.
High Karate.
High karate, yeah.
Fuck, I don't know what that is.
Have you never have you never heard of high karate?
No.
What about Body on Tap hair shampoo? It was made with real beer.
What about Queen Elizabeth II? God save Her Majesty. No, I haven't heard of anything you've said, but apart from the last one I mentioned.
Oh, you know, I pegged you as a "Gee, your hair smells terrific" kind of shampoo guy. That was a thing. Gee, your hair smells terrific, and it was a fucking brand name.
No, I use Walmart own brand medicated.
Oh, there you go.
For the poor man on the run. With head lice.
Okay.
It's good. Medicated shampoo is good because it just kills everything.
Well, yeah, whether
It's
you've got
like
it or not.
chemo for your hair.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
Ice Cold Water, Texas. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining.
Herman the Great. There's currently 72 people in queue.
72 people in queue. No, but I do have another one, so I'm gonna have to let you go, my friend.
I don't want to go.
I think I might. I think I'm only going to take two guests tonight. I'm wearing
I
thin.
don't want to go.
I know you don't.
Look, I've been hassled for like months.
You
You've got to go back on Jim's show. You've got to go back on Jim's show. And then I come on and you want me gone already. Why don't we just get rid of whoever's in the basement, leave. I'm joking, I'll go. Just make it 2 hours of Jim and Gamer. I'll get up, I'll dance. I'll sing for you.
No,
Jim.
that's
I'll do
okay.
anything you want. I'll play the tambourine.
Look,
For some reason have a random kebab skewer. I don't know where. Who things with that?
That's an odd thing to have at hand, unless you're in the kitchen.
It is. No, I'm not in the kitchen.
Hey, Gamer.
I wish I was.
Yeah, bro,
Yes.
cream. Little dabble, do you? Good to see you, man. Really was.
I use horse semen.
Just to get that right.
I'll leave it on that one. Thanks, Jim.
You bet, buddy. Take care. Oh my. Oh, and my other guest dropped off. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to I'm gonna close her down then, because I'm just tired. Was that you, old stoner? You did cancel yourself. Now, if you want to come back up, you can. I'd be more than happy to have you on. But if not, that's cool too. And I'll give you a couple seconds here to think about that. Otherwise, I'm going to call this one in the books. I got to get my rest. I got to work tomorrow. Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. So, well, how you guys making out? Enough about me. How are you making out is what I want to know. Hey, I know it. Before I call this a night and find out if Old Stoner's going to be up. What do you guys think about that subject matter? If you think I should cover that in more depth, maybe in the middle of the week, maybe next Sunday, let me know in the chat with a number 1, yes, and number 0, no. And we'll see how that goes. But it's a very intriguing subject. I'll actually bring up the the videos in question and let you guys make your mind up on it, and then we can talk about it. I would love to talk about or talk. Okay, that's fine, old stoner. I'd love to talk more about that because I want dissenting opinions. I want people that don't agree with how I'm looking at it. And if you agree with what I'm saying, that's fine too, because we can talk about it and maybe you'll have an insight on it that I don't. But Kathy wants me to do it. Ghana wants me to do it. 3 times. Kathy, I'm gonna have to go check out your newsroom. Huh? That sounds cool. Outdoorsy Girl doesn't want anything to do with it. I get it. But it's important. It is really, really important. And I know it's not to you, Chrissy, for obvious, international reasons, but it's extraordinarily dangerous and it's something that actually everyone in the world should be concerned about, because if you don't have the freedom to speak your mind, whether it's what someone would say was right or wrong, because the only way we can solve our differences is to discuss those differences and come to an agreement one way or the other. That's how we solve problems. How you do not solve problems is to stifle voices who may have differing opinions. That's why it's extremely important. Well, listen, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. It's oh, come on, damn it, that didn't work. It's always appreciated, and just remember that that If you don't have a voice, you don't have anything. But always remember to treat others the way you would want to be treated. That includes allowing them to voice their opinion. If we all did that, this world would be a better place. Thanks, everyone. Good night. See you next Sunday.